Okay. Now let us see about real numbers and their decimal expansions. Okay. Real numbers and their decimal expansion. Yes. So what is real number, guys? Here, when I give the when I given the mind map, we all know that one. What is a real number, right? Real numbers and their expansion, right? And their decimal expansions. Yeah. Okay. So what is real number here? What is real number here? The collection of all rational numbers and irrational numbers. The collection of all rational numbers and irrational numbers. Together you can say it as a real number. Right? The collection of rational number and irrational number. So here their decimal expansion we are going to learn. Here you have to give more attention towards the remainder. To understand this expansion, you have to pay more attention to the reminders and see what you can find. So for that, I'm going to take 3 examples which are there in your textbook already. Let us take them only. So first one is 10 by 3. Okay. Second one is here 7 by 8, and third one is here 1 by 7. Okay, these 3 examples are there. Why I am taken these 3 only? So these are best examples to explain about their expansions. So it is taken it as the same only. Okay, so let us divide them to get their expansion. What you need to do here? Let us divide this. This 10, this is the numerator and this is the denominator. Okay, yeah. So we have to divide this by 3. How we will divide this one? 3. 3 is a what? 9 here. What is the remainder here? 1. What is the remainder here? 1. So 1 is less than 3 and this is the not divisible by 3 because this is less than 3 here. So what I am going to take here? One decimal point I am going to put in the quotient place and I am going to take here 0. Again it will become 10. Okay. So now again, I have to take 3 itself. No, we cannot take 4. 4 means 12 you get. So again it is 9 here. Yeah. So what will you get here? Reminder, again 1. So take 0, again 3, 9, again you get a 1 here, 0, again 3, and so on. And so on. Yeah. Yeah. This is one kind. Come to this one. 7 by 8. So 7 is in the numerator place and 8 is in the denominator place. So we are going to divide that 7 by 8 here. We are going to divide the 7 by 8. Okay. So 7 is already less than 8. 7 is already less than 8. Divisor is greater than this 7 here. So what you need to do here? You have to take first decimal point here. Okay, put 1 0 here and it will become 0. So 8 how much are? 8 how much are here? 8 8 the 64. 8 9 the 72. No. So you cannot take that one. So 8 8 the 64. So what is the remainder here? 0. This is the 0 and this is the 4. It will not go. You take a borrow from this. It will become 6. It will become 10. Here what will you get? 10 minus 4 is 6. 10 minus 4 is here 6. Okay. Now take a 0 here. 8 how much are? Again 60 is there. 8 how much are? You can take here 8 7 are 8 7 are right. 8 7 are how much? 8 sevens are 56, right? Yeah. Now, again, it will not go. Take a borrow from here. It will become 5. It will become 10. 10, 5, 5, 0. 10 minus 6 is 4. Again, take a 0. And what will get here? Here you get a 5. 8 5 is 40. No, right? 40. So, this is 0, 0. Our reminder is here 0. Our reminder is here 1 every time. Okay. Next, come to the third one, that is 1 by 7. Divide this 1 by 7. You have to pay more attention towards our reminder only here. That only explains you here what type of decimals are. Okay. So 1 divided, 1 you are going to divide by 7. Already this is 1 is less, no? So we are going to take a decimal point here and it will become 10. 1s are 7 2s are 14. Obviously, we have to take a 1 only, no? So 7 1s are 7. Here it is 3. 10 minus 7 is what? 3. Again, you are going to take a 0. So 7 2s are 14. 7 3s are 21. 7 4s are 28. 7 5s are 35. So 7 4s are 28. 30 minus 28 is here 2. Again, take 0. Again here 2. Yeah. Again here 2. What will get here? 2 means 14. And here you get a 14 means 0. It will not. Okay, sorry. 0 6. Yeah. 20 minus 14 is how much? 0 6. Again take 0. It will become 60. 60 means 7 8s are 56, no? 56. What is will be the remainder here? 4. 60 minus 50. This one is a 4. Again take 0. 7 5s are 35, right? 7 5s are 35. It is there in your textbook, guys. Okay. 7 5s are 35. 40 minus 35 is the remainder is 5 here. Right? So 7 7s are. 7 7s are what? Take again one more 0. 7 7s are 49 here. Okay. 50 minus 49 here. So what we get here? 1, right? Yeah. So 1 is here. See children here. What was, see the reminder here, 1 you get here. What's the reminder here? 1. So where you started from here? From 1 only, no? If you divide this 1 again from the beginning, again you will get 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7 only. Again you will get big, you can try yourself at home. Okay, if you divide this 1 again like this, again you get 1, 0, 7, 3, 0, 28 like this only you will get. Means here work with these question place, these numbers are going to repeat after this. After what? 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7. Understood? So now let us see what happens here. Here the remainder is what here? 1. The remainder is what here? 0. The remainder is what here? Again 1. Clear? So here in this you get a reminder, different remainder here. Reminders are what here? 3 you get here, 2 and 6 and 4 and 5 and 1. Okay. Here what the remainder you get here? 6, 4, right? After certain steps, after some steps, you get a 0 here. After certain steps, you get a 0 here. This kind of decimal expansion, these are here terminal expansions. These are here terminating expansions. Okay. What terminating expansion means what here? After some steps, you will get a 0 as a reminder. Terminating means what here? After some steps, you get a 0 as the reminder. So, this kind of examples and this kind of examples, you are not going to get a 0 as the reminder. You are getting the different reminders there. That kind of examples, you can say it as a non-terminating decimals. These are here terminating decimals. Why you say these are terminating decimals? After some steps, after some steps, you get a 0 as a reminder. But in certain examples, you cannot get a reminder as a 0. That kind of problems, you can say it as a non-terminating decimals. Non-terminating decimals. See here, these are non-terminating decimals. Here, you can see in the quotient place, you can see 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3 only. There is no other number itself. There is no other number itself. But here what happens, you are having a different numbers, but after some steps, again it is going to repeat here. What you get here after this, 1, 4, 2, 8, like this. Again you are going to repeat those numbers. So here, this is a terminating decimals. Okay, these are here non-terminating decimals. In non-terminating decimals, these are non-terminating and repeating decimals. These are non-terminating and repeating decimals, recurring decimals. Repeating, recurring, both are same. Okay, non-terminating means here you are not getting a reminder as a 0, and these are repeating, recurring decimals. Okay, so this is the difference I just wanted to show here. Okay, so here you need to see two cases here. One is the remainder becomes 0. That is called here decimal expansion of such numbers are terminating. Okay, terminating decimals. The remainder never becomes 0. Those are non-terminating decimals. Those are what here? Non-terminating decimals. Okay, some of them are, they are going to get the same number repeatedly. So those numbers you can say it as a non-terminating and also recurring and repeating decimals. Okay, yeah. So here in the decimals, we just take one mind map to, I hope it is clear guys. Okay, here you get a 0 after some steps, that is the terminating. Here and here you are not getting the zeros. Here you are getting the exactly same number in the quotient. This is non-terminating and repeating. This is non-terminating and repeating also, but it is after some steps. Clear? Yeah. So, what you learned by seeing these reminders and the quotient place here? It's here, it means here, decimals, you can make it a 2 parts. That is, one is terminating, one is terminating, one is terminating, another one is non-terminating. Another one is what here? Non-terminating. Okay. So in this terminating, I can give one example, that is 1/4 also guys. Let us see how it is. 1/4, 1 you divide by 4, okay? Take a decimal point here, 0, 4 2s are 8. When you divide 10 minus 8, you will get a 2. Take a 0, 4 5s are 20. So reminder, you got a 0, 0. So this is the non-terminating terminating decimal. Okay. Here in this non-terminating, again you are having a two kind. Again you are having a two kind. Here non-terminating and recurring. Non-terminating and recurring. Here non-terminating and non-recurring. Non-terminating and non-recurring also. Okay, so recurring means what here? I can give one example, that is 1/3. As we know that one, as we've done already. If we divide this 1/3, we'll get the first decimal point 0 and 3, isn't it? So here 3 3s are 9, again 1, again take 3, again 9, again 1, 0, again 3. So this is what here? Non-terminating. You are not going to get 0 in any steps. Okay, after some steps also you are going to get the same reminder again and again. That is non-terminating and recurring and repeating. Okay, so here what we get? Non-terminating also and non-recurring also. You will not get that number again, but you are not getting 0 also. That kind of numbers also, that kind of decimals also you can get here. Okay, for that I can give an example as a √2. Example, it is √2. Understood? Have you understood this one? Okay. In the decimals, again, you can make it as a two parts. That is the terminating and non-terminating. Terminating means, example, if I take example 1 by 4 means when you divide this 1 by 4, after some steps, after certain steps, you will get a 0 as a reminder. That is the terminating. If you are not getting the 0 as a reminder, that is a non-terminating. In that also two parts are there. One is non-terminating and recurring and repeating. Repeating both are same. Recurring decimals, it means here that is not going to not going to terminate, and after that you are getting the same digit again and again. That is the same digit is going to repeat. You can take it as an example 1 by 3. Here non-terminating also, non-recurring also. You are not getting the same reminder also there. Okay, same quotient also. So that is non-recurring also. The example you can give it as a root 2. This is the difference of a terminating, non-terminating, terminating, non-terminating, and recurring decimals. Clear? Yeah? Yeah. Next here, see, when you get like this, how to write this one, guys? Here, 1 by 3 is equal to, okay, here you just write 0.3 and you just show one line, one sleeping line on this digit. Just show one sleeping line on this digit. It means here, this shows here, this number is going to repeat. This number is going to repeat here. Okay. Okay. For example here, yeah, the 3 is going to repeat. Means here, you are getting 3, only 3, 3, 3, 3 like this. Take this one example here. 1 by 7 is equal to what you got here? 0.142857. After again you are getting 14287. No, so no need of writing this one 142. You just after this one you just underline on the one sleeping line, write it on the number. It means here these numbers only going to repeat there. Okay. For example, here 2, 8 is there. I am just going to draw this line on the top of this 8. Means here only 8 is going to repeat here, not 2. Only 8 is going to repeat here. If I write like this, 2, 8. If I write like this, then this 2, 8 only going to repeat here. 2, 8, 2, 8 like this. 0.345. Okay. If I put this line on this only on a 0.5 means, it means here only 5 is going to repeat there. Only 5 is going to repeat that. Okay. This shows here on which number this line is there. No, it means here those numbers are going to repeat there. That numbers are going to repeat. Okay. Yeah. Next. Next comes here. Okay. Yeah, we'll see some examples in your which are there in your textbook only. Okay. Anyhow, I will give you PDF all the problems which are there in your exercise part now. You have to try yourself, guys. Okay. Don't sit blindly and don't watch the video. You have to practice. Then only you will understand. Otherwise, no, it's not possible. Yeah. Come to open page number 11. Example 6. Show that 3.4262678 is a rational number. In other words, express 3.14268 in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are the integers, Q is not equal to 0. So, in previous class, means here in our lower classes, we learned, guys, see, for example, if we have a, okay, I'll leave off that one. Okay, you have to show this one in the form of a rational number. For example, here 3.4 is there. 3.4 is there. No, not this. This is not an accurate example. Okay, what is there in the textbook? We'll see that one. We have this one. If you divide that one with 10 powers, then you will get the same value only, no? Means here 336 divided by 100. What do you get here, guys? What do you get here? 36 divided by 100 is not divisible. It is not possible to divide. So we'll take a decimal point. Here it will get a 0 and 3 is 300. 60 is the remainder. 0, 36. Yeah. isn't it? So here, if we have a decimal like 0.36, you can write this in the form of fractions or rational numbers. Means how you can write this one in the form of 36 by 100, no? Yes or no? 36 by 100. This is how they are done with the first one. Okay. Yeah. Second question. Show that 0.333 is equal to, or else you can say it as a 03 bar, can express in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are the integers. This you can show in the form of P by Q by using this 10 powers. And what about this? And I will take this example. What about this of showing this 3.333 in the form of P by Q, the form of P by Q. Let us see this one. Okay. See, we don't know what these numbers are. We don't know anything about that. Okay, we just need to write this one in the form of P by Q. Let us see how it is possible. So here, let us take x is equal to 0.3. Let us take x is equal to 0.3, and this is the first one. Next, what we'll do, multiply by 10 to equation 1. Multiply by 10 to equation 1. You may ask me, ma'am, why you are multiplying with a 10? Why can't you take a 100 or 1000? See, one thing you have to keep it in your mind while doing these kind of problems. Whatever the numbers are repeating, no, if then one number is repeating, then it is 10. If two numbers are repeating, then it is 100. If three numbers are repeating, then it is 1000. Like this. So here only one number is repeating, no, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. It is gone 3 only, no, so on. It is written in the textbook, right? So we are going to multiply this in a 10 only. Okay, not with a 100 or 1000. So when you multiply this one, what will get here? 10x is equal to, what do you get here? The 0.3 into means what here? We'll take this one as a, okay, when you multiply this one, 10x is equal to 10 into 0.333. So what we get here? 10x is equal to 3.333 and so on, right? 3.333 and so on, isn't it? So next step, what we'll do here, subtract equation 1 by 2. It means here 2 minus 1 we are doing. Subtract equation 1 by 2. So 2 minus 1. So what we need to do here, how we will take them? So 2 minus 1 here. What is our 2 here? 10x. This is, consider this one as the equation 2 here. Sorry. 10x is equal to 3.333 minus x is, what is this one? X is equal to 0.333. Right. So what we get here when you subtract them? We'll get here 9x here. When you subtract them, you'll get here 3, 0, 0, 0. Yes or no? So what you get here? 9x is equal to 3. So x is equal to what here? 3 by 9. So x is equal to what here? 1 by 3. This is how you can write the decimals expansion in the form of a rational number. That is x is equal to 1 by 3. Is it correct, guys? Yeah. Yeah. X is equal to 1 by 3. Have you understood this one? See, what was our question here? The question is here, show that 0.3333 so on is equal to 0.3 bar can be expressed in the form of P by Q. How to express that one 0.333 in the form of P by Q here? First thing, how many numbers are repeating, no? How many numbers are repeating, no? Only that much of power you have, 10 power you have to take. One number is repeating, take 10. Two numbers are repeating, take 100. Three numbers are repeating, take 1000. like that. Okay, so here only 3 it is repeating, so you are taking t and 10 and multiplying this 10 both the side like a what I have taken here, let us take x is equal to 0.3 bar. You can take a 3.3333 like this also. So multiplying 10 equation 1, multiplying 10 for both the side equation 1, what you get here? When you multiply this with a 10x, this one 10 into 0.333. When you multiply this one, you will get 10x is equal to 3.333. Okay, consider this one as a equation 2 here. Consider this one as a equation 2 here. So after this equation 2, what you have to do here? Subtract equation 1 by 2. You have to subtract this equation by this. So 10x minus x, 3.333 minus 0.3333. You get a 9x is equal to 3. When you take x one side, a 9 multiplication between 9 and x here. So if you shift this to here, it will become a divisible. So 3 by 9. So we will get a x is equal to 1 by 3 when you do the simplification of a 3 by 9 here. Yes, I hope it is cleared. Yes, guys. Okay. One more example is there. You make it as take it as a homework in the textbook, page number 11. In your textbook, page number 11. One more homework is there. One more problem is there. Example 8th one. You have to do that one as your homework. You have to do that one as your homework. Understood my point, guys? Everyone? Yeah. Now come to exercise 1.3. Come to the exercise 1.3. Let us see what is there in this. Exercise 1.3. First one, write the following in decimal form and say what kind of decimal expansion each has. Okay, see, first one, 36 divided by 100 it is. Yes, 36 divided by 100 can be written as, this can be, is it true, guys? Can be written as, when you divide this one, already I done this one here. Okay, already I done this one, you will get a 0.36. 0.36. You can divide the 36 by 100, you will get a 0.36. And reminder, you will get a 0. Yes or no? 36 divided by 100. 36 is less than 100, so it is not divisible by 100. You have to take a decimal point and the quotient place. Then it will become a 360, and here it is a 0. And 3s are 300. 60 will be the remainder. And take one more 0. Here 6 are 600. You got the 0. If you get a 0 after some time, after taking decimal point, what kind of decimals these are? These are the terminating. What kind of decimals are here? These are terminating decimals, because after some steps you are going to get a 0 as the remainder. Yes, second one, 1 by 11. 1 by 11. So when you divide this 1 by 11, let us see what we'll get here. 1 divided by 11. Here 1 is less than 11. It is not possible to divide. So I'm going to take a decimal point here, 0. Again it is a less than 11. Yes or no? Again it is a less than 11. It is not divisible. So again 0. Next 11. 9s are 99. 1 is the remainder. Okay, again I'm going to take 2 zeros. I'm putting 1 0 over here, and again 99, again remainder 1, again 9s are. So what is this? What you get an answer here? 1 by 11 is equal to 0.0909, right? So on. So how you can write this one? 1 by 11 is equal to 0.09 bar. What kind of decimal it is? This is non-terminating and recurring. Non-terminating and recurring, right? So this is how you need to do the problems. Okay, do it third one. 4 integer 1 by 8. 4 integer. Okay, let me do that one, third one here. And 4th, 5th and 6th is your homework. 4th, 5th and 6th is your homework. Got my point? So, third one I'm gonna solve now. Mixed fraction you got here. That is 4 integer. What that is? 4 integer 1 by 8. Let us see what kind of decimals you get. 4 integer 1 by 8. See you have to convert this into mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is there, you have to convert this, no? So 4 8s how much? 30. How much, guys? 4 8s yes, 32 plus here you have to multiply and you have to add, no? 4 8s 4 into 8 plus 1. 4 8s 32 plus 1. Here it is a 33. So 33 by 8. Let us divide this 33 by 8. Yeah, 33 by 8. See what we'll get here. 8 how much we can take here? 32, no? Yes. 1 is the remainder. Okay. Take a decimal point. Put a 0 here. 10 is here. 10 is greater than 8. So 8 2s are 16. You cannot take that one. 8 1s are 8. So 2 is the remainder. Take a 0. 8 2s are 16. Right? 4 will be the remainder. Again take 0. 8 5s are 40. Right? Yeah. 8 5s are 40. What we get a remainder is 0 0 after some steps here. So you got the remainder 0 0 after some steps. So 33 by 8 is equal to 4.125. So what kind of decimal it is? This is terminating decimal. This is terminating decimal. Understood, guys? Yeah. This is about the today's class. So what we learned today? Today's class is what is the real number? Okay. Real numbers is the group of all the rational and irrational numbers. Isn't it? So in rational numbers again, so many types are there that I have given you as a mind map also. Okay. After that, what we did? We took 3 examples to find out what kind of a decimals we get by getting the different kind of reminders. Okay, you have to pay more attention towards the reminders to understand what kind of a decimals those are here. Okay, in the decimals 2 types are there. One is a terminating, another one is a non-terminating. In non-terminating, again terminating means what here? After some steps you will get a 0 as a reminder. Non-terminating means here you will not get a 0 as the remainder. You are getting different numbers only as the remainder there. Okay. Non-terminating, again 2 steps are there. What those are? One is a non-terminating and recurring. Another one is non-recurring also. Recurring, non-recurring means non-terminating and recurring means once you are here, you are getting the same digit again and again. But non-recurring means what here? You are getting a different numbers there. Numbers also not repeating there. Okay, this is about the getting the decimal expansions. After that, what we did here, we learned how to write the decimal expansion in the form of P by Q. After knowing that one, the different kind of decimals, terminating and non-terminating, terminating, non-terminating, non-terminating, repeating, non-terminating, non-repeating. Okay. So after that, you have to learn how to write them in the form of P by Q. Okay. So by multiplying the 10 powers and dividing the equations, you can convert them into the form of P by Q that we learned here. Okay, so I had given example 8 as our homework, and after that in the exercise part we have solved 3 problems on the board to know that one what kind of decimals are there. Okay, and again three examples are there. Do it yourself as a homework. Understood? I hope I have convinced you guys about this decimal expansion. Okay, remaining things we'll see in the next class. Okay. Yeah. Take care of yourself.